Welcome to the stream. I'm joined here currently by my friend Ari,
Hello.
who is was hanging out with me today, and that's why there were no earlier announcements or anything. Yeah, my desktop audio isn't muted. There's just no sound in the game right now. I was making sure of that. Live now on Twitch. And then one more announcement, and then I'll truly start the stream. DDLC plus need followers and viewer average. There we go. So, of course, happy Spooktober and all that. Last year for Halloween, I did not play any scary games. I actually just played scarily difficult modes in normal games. This year, I'm not doing that. So we're actually playing a scary game, in quotations. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club, I guess. Yeah, I guess let's just get into it. Ooh, ah. It's capturing my cursor. Whoops.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, there's the sound. Okay. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? No. No. No content warnings. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have known the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree.
By the way, there's highly disturbing content in this game.
Yeah! Oh, there's the lovely music. This game is not suitable for children or those easily disturbed. I should make sure that I have the audio options not too high. That's good. Turn them down just a bit. Oh wait, text options. Turn that speed up a little bit higher. There we go. Oh, there's an auto forward time?
I don't know what that means.
Time before it automatically goes forward. Is there a way to turn off auto forward?
If you think really hard about it, maybe.
It's currently on screen, isn't it?
No, I'm just teasing.
Okay, that's fine. And it's time for a new game. Oh my god, isn't it cute? Enter my name.
It's so cute and not at all nefarious.
If I type in Beat Senpai, will they call me Beat Senpai Senpai?
I think so.
That would be dumb. So cute. In no way nefarious. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Harsh.
Damn.
However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori? I don't know. Catch up to me.
I'm sorry, hairball.
Give me a moment. Hey, Jaden. Oh, God. You're still going on with this. He's been quoting the B movie for the past, week.
That's incredible.
You played this whole game back in November 2021? Nice. I have never played this game before. I've watched it, so... I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Pete. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. It's so rude.
That is incredible.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
You're welcome.
Snail's pup. That is my follow sound for some godforsaken reason.
Incredible.
This game is really funny. Oh, I bet. Fine. But you did wait up for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Why in the ever-loving fuck are you doing Monokuma reaching Climax's voice? Why not?
Because it's funnier than the alternative.
By the way, Beat, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. You get to choose who to fuck if that does not count as a spoiler. I mean, I know the entire story of the game. Because I spoil things for myself.
The story of the game is that you date some high school friends and you be in a literature club and nothing goes wrong. Smile.
Nothing ever goes wrong. That's not PogChamp. That's my friend Ari.
Hello.
I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. It's so mean.
It's just unabashedly rude.
Hi, PogChamp 2. Welcome to the chat, PogChamp 2. I was trying to think of what it was that I said or thought of recently that I was like, oh, that's a fun memory to tell during stream, and then it completely slipped my mind.
It do be like that.
I'm trying to think of what I was watching when I thought of it. Was it Teacher's Pet?
That was one of the shows that we watched.
I know.
It was also Darkwing Duck was the other one that we watched.
I feel like it was during Teacher's Pet, though.
It might have been.
Aw, Jaden's introducing himself.
Hi, Jaden. I'm Ari.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
God, will you just leave me alone, Sayori?
I'm not interested in you. I'm only interested in 2D girls with
Go
big
away.
titties.
God, leave me to my anime.
God, Sayori, your tits are so flat. Just leave me to my big titty 2D girls. Who'd even like you with a chest like that?
Who needs 3D girls when you have VR, am I right?
Why don't girls like me? Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
I was just talking about how you're fucking stupid.
Oh God, no! Please stop. What was I just had a. What's that one anime where it's like, is it Uzaki-chan or something like that? Why won't you leave me alone or something like that? Where it's a dude who doesn't socialize who goes to college, and a girl decides she's gonna make him popular or something like that.
I think, yeah. You would know more about it than I do.
That's what this sounds like. Who needs a cock when you have a cucumber, which casually have the word cum in them?
I had cucumber for lunch.
I had a salad with cucumber. That was pretty good.
Let's go.
You're happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I'm uncomfortable. I never realized.
You're a shut-in! You're stupid! You're a shut-in! You're stupid! You're a shut-in and you're stupid!
I mean, look at your stupid name. It's only one letter away from being the word NEET, you fucking stupid beat dumbass.
If you replace the word B with the word N, those aren't words, those are letters!
Look how close it is. Oh my god. You're not leaving you alone with the B movie script? Oh, thank you.
I once read the entirety of the B movie script just like in a Discord call, and I think it took me like 1.5 hours.
I actually used it to beat someone who tried to like bore me out of a duel in Yu-Gi-Oh!
That is really funny.
And so I just started spamming the B movie script until they surrendered. Because they weren't doing anything. Actually, Sayori makes a B movie reference. You trust me, right? You trust me, right? After all, I know that according to all known laws of aviation, bees shouldn't be able to fly.
Wow, this game really makes you feel like a B movie!
Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. There, I did it for you, Jaden. I said the thing. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? She is not carefree.
She is a predator.
She has very clearly not been carefree this entire conversation.
She has been bashing you with a golf club this entire conversation.
More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her.
God, you're such a NEET! You stupid!
You're such a fucking doormat! Like, look how easily I got you to fucking give in and do what I wanted you to do. That is
all you
what...
have to do is say 2 words and then you just give up!
That's what Selena says about me all the time. She's like, wow, you're such a doormat.
Yeah.
She's cock-free, that's for sure.
You don't know that.
Well, currently she is. Linny face. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So she has anxiety, and you know this. But you're not catching on. You're a dick. I'm a dick.
Everyone has anxiety, that's how it works.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Clubs.
As opposed to hearts. Or spades.
Or diamonds. Clubs. When you look at the club, you know what you want to do.
I personally am the jack of clubs.
Because I like to jack off to them.
Jack off in the clubs, more like.
Look how close the club is to a butt, or to a three-titted woman. It's just like, oh no, he's on his fucking card rant again. Everybody in your class starts scooting their seats away from you.
It's like a penis if a penis looks really fucked up.
It's like a penis if you inflated the shaft. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Have you ever been to an anime club? Those are so usually fucking boring.
I have been to an anime club. There are usually several people there, and I don't talk to any of them. Smiles. I don't think that would fit in the box that you put your character name in.
Probably not. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? She blushed. She wants to date me, and I'm oblivious. And
She wants the D!
She wants to date me, but I'm oblivious and keep calling her annoying and a worrywart and carefree. So carefree that it's worse than me. And it's like, oh my god.
God, you're so annoying. Why do you follow me everywhere? God, you're so stupid and mean and I want to suck your dick.
Stop saying that. Don't say what you don't mean.
God, you're such a stupid idiot. Stupid.
Well, then you could that you could come to my
Sayuri is a tsundere, but she just hates you.
Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well... You see, it's a club with 3 other girls, and, well, it's a bit of a pussy party. We need some sausage in there.
What if we just said, screw it, screw the anime club, let's go to your house and watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure while I suck your dick!
I'd say, no, get out of my face, I'm going home.
You stupid meat!
I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out.
Have you read Stardust Crusaders, says Jaden?
Yes. I also watched the anime.
I've only watched the anime because reading is for chumps.
Can you stop JoJo referencing? I'm the only one who can JoJo reference.
No.
No. I didn't want to narrate it, so I just sighed. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy?
Gremlin.
I only have one girl voice.
And it's this one, the really high-pitched one that's just really annoying.
I love how I've come up with 2 girl voices and it's that same exact one and oh my god, like I just love to do drugs.
See, but that second voice is just my normal voice, so I can't do that one.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
God, you stupid.
Ah, Beat. What a nice surprise. Very regal. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. Sayori, you didn't tell me there would be 2...
surrounded by girls!
I don't know what to do. I'm a
God,
neat.
this is a real pussy party.
How am I supposed to be the sausage? Sayori, you didn't tell me there would be 2 big-titted, beautiful women here. It's just like, why don't you ever call me that? Because you're flat as a fucking board, and the only one
Don't
flatter.
have titties.
And the only one flatter than you is the one in the middle. And she's just like, I can fucking hear you. Just destroys the club in a single sentence. This club.
Oh, I gotta get going.
Oh, okay. See you later. Tell your brothers I said hi.
Okay, I will. Bye, stream.
There's a theory that says that Kakyoin is from Morio. His uniform looks more like the ones from Josuke's school than Jotaro's. Also, it says that when Jotaro was out to do random shit in part 4, he was visiting Kakyoin's parents. You know what? Maybe. That'd be cool. It's full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki.
Huh.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Sayori screams it out at the top of her lungs.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
It pisses off the rest of the club. That wouldn't be cool. That would be sad. And when I'm sad, I kidnap grandmas. You leave my grandma the fuck out of this.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Beat. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Yeah, she's just really mean when she's moody. Just screaming it.
She's a fucking asshole whenever she's moody!
Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Alright, have a good stream. Goodbye, goodbye. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Pete. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
According to audio laws of aviation!
There, be happy. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full as she has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Yeah, probably, but I'm an asshole, so it's time to critique the fuck out of this cupcake. Wow, Natsuki. This cupcake is so complete and utter shit. Go suck a dick and die, Natsuki. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna go home and watch anime now. Ha ha ha. And that was how I wound up getting 4 girls at my school to all kill themselves. Oh man. Imagine when PogChamp comes back. PogChamp probably won't be back before the stream ends. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you. But not for, you, dummy.
All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. You really want to bang Yuri? Okay, Jaden. I mean, I can't be mad at you for saying you're at least closer to the age of Yuri. It'd be really creepy if I said it. Because, I'm 23 and these are high schoolers in this game. I'm not interested like that. God, I forgot how good that fucking black cherry soda is. Made in Minnesota, hell yeah. I wish they could sponsor me. Yuri returns to the No, it would be okay. It's not okay. I'm 23. It's not okay to be like, I want to bang high schoolers. That's not cool. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I might need speech therapy classes. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Because in Mexico it's illegal to be a virgin at 23, Phoenix can't save himself on that one. Okay, Phoenix Wright is fucked, but I'm fine. I'm not a virgin. I haven't had a relationship in the past, 3 years, which is fair to criticize me on. But I'm not a virgin, so... You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I told you not to do my mom when she is asleep. That's fucked up, Jaden. No, I've had 2 girlfriends that yeah, I'm not getting into that. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Isn't that right, Yugi boy? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Jaden, I've never fucked your mom, I promise. That was Lightning McQueen. I fucking love that dumb joke. I fucked your mom, dipshit. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Behold the power of an angel? Oh, well, To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. I have an addiction to soda. I want everyone to know this. It's bad. Soda and caffeine are a bad combo and I'm addicted. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Real quick. Settings. Let's bring that volume down a tiny bit more. Yeah, that's good. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. May your bees be many and your laws of aviation few. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Beat, what kinds of things do you like to read? May your eyes be many and your bitches few. That hurts, Jaden. Well, actually, that's something I need to look into. Never mind. Ignore me. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Like a dog. Manga. Yeah, I like reading manga. You're just like, Jesus Christ, sit the fuck back down. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorite thing to read is people. People like you.
And she just leans closer and closer, and you're like, I'm getting very uncomfortable. Could you back out of my space now?
I want to read you like a book.
And you're just like, oh, I don't like the way you said that. That was way too sensual. Back up.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I yawn. I'm going to take a nap. I pass out. I wake back up. It's 2 days later. I've gone into a mild coma. I'm scared. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Ah, so she's autistic. Cock and ball... What the fuck? Cook and Baltasar's torture? What the fuck did you write, Jaden? Laws of aviation torture? Jesus.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Like penis.
And you're just like, ah, please don't say that while you touch my knee.
Ooh.
I don't know what it is, but like sometimes people getting way too much of my personal space just makes me really uncomfortable. Don't touch my legs. Please. I am not programmed for that. Please refrain.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at the minimum level. The last time I read a horror book was... Wait, when was the last time I picked up my copy of It? That wasn't that long ago. That was within a year. God, I've almost lived in this apartment for a year. Oh, fuck, I've almost lived in this apartment for a year. I'm an adult. Huh. Huh. Okay. Moving on. Do you mean Balthasar? I don't think it's Balthazar. It's normally like Balthasar. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Pook, what the fuck, Jaden? Some of the things you write just scare me because I don't understand.
Never mind.
It's really, really not funny, but really funny when you know why she doesn't like things or why a certain character doesn't like things, and you just have to sit there with that knowledge while they're like playing it up all cutesy and you're like, this is a fucking nightmare. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give that back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes. Clearly she's a tsundere. Another one. Ugh.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet? Damn, we just fucking took her. If she had confidence, we literally just took it and went, get back down. That's how you kill someone's confidence. Just walk up to them and be like, ah, not very confident yet, are we? Such a dick move.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe fucking god damn it. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. I can see it in their eyes. They're plotting her murder. They're plotting between each other. There's lightning flying between them. It's an idea, a spark, a light bulb igniting in the space between their eyes as the knife slowly slides out of both of their sleeves and slowly sinks into her flesh. She screeches, the eldritch horror she is as she is dying. We all want to sex a dog? No, we do not, Jaden. No, we do not. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Sorry, yawn.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Beat? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I hiss at her. She's like a dog and I'm like a cat. I fucking hate her guts. Caffeine-free, gluten-free. Fuck. Why is it so good? It's caffeine-free. The fuck was what? The screeching? Or the tiny little story I gave of Monica being murdered? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Monica says a bad word. Fuck. They all stare at me. When did she say insignificant fuck? I missed this. They all stare at me. I see that spark between all of their eyes now. They're all plotting my murder. A bigger light bulb appears. At the spot where all 4 intersections of electricity meet. I'm going to die soon. They all start pulling out guns and knives. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Huh. Beat.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Except for you, Sayori. Go fuck yourself. Because that's how my character fucking acts. And I'm like, this is your childhood friend. Be nice to them. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. He's an incel. He's definitely an incel. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. No, it's literature club, not insignificant fuck. Easy mistake, though. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Beat, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Jaden, what the fuck? They don't show their pussies because you are not a Fortnite pro player? Jaden, why are you like this? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Actually, give me a moment. Do not capture cursor. Done. I don't know, you're just Jaden? Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair, Jaden. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Oh, fuck! Something.
Hey, Pete, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. But according to your Discord name, you're not Jaden. That's fair.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Ugh. God, why is my character such an asshole? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me a girlfriend. After all, I'm an incel. Oh my god. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Silly. Childhood. Marriage. Kiss. Memories. Captive. Passion. Hey bro, I'm going to beat the shit out of my friend on Fortnite. Want to play? I'm going to be doing this all night, but I'm down to play Fortnite sometime this week. Or are you scared of my amazing abilities at fucking Fortnite skins? Oh, jeez. I don't know. I lost where I was at in this. Fireworks. What does effulgent mean? What the fuck? Make a new tab. Effulgent. Shining brightly, radiant. Ooh, fancy words. Time to use a fancy word. Effulgent. After image. Electricity. Heaven sent. Party. Romance. Rainbow. Unrequited. Doki Doki Poetry Slam. New achievement, hell yeah! Well, you're going now. Good luck at sexing Yuri. Leave my mom alone, please. I've never fucked your mom. It was Lightning McQueen. It was Lightning McQueen. What did I just put? Treasure. Wonderful. Smile. Eternity. Natsuki doesn't like my poetry at all. Hi again, Beat. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Beat. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Pete always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. He said so. God, I'm such an asshole. I feel like such an asshole. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Beat can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, fuck while reading it. I don't know,
And just like, you need to back up. Please. Leave me alone. I saw you outside my window last night. I don't need another stalker. Please.
I wasn't stalking you. Didn't you like it, though?
No. Why are you like this?
Discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Man, a nice 2-day coma sounds like a good...
What year is it?
It's 2035. The factor still awake. The factor awake now. It's been 30 years. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Sayori passes out and then wakes back up immediately. What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. I can't fucking talk. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Oh, well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Oh, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right! Natsuki makes her best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
She holds out a cupcake and her stomach just suddenly morphs into a hand and starts writing out a poem.
Look, I'm able to bribe it into doing my homework.
Oh, cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! She puts her hands on my face.
I'm gonna suffocate you now.
I can see the bowl of water beneath me. I'm scared. My face goes down into it. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. She pulls me back up.
Where's the Buddy Lebowski?
I need you to back up. You're in my personal space. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
That's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Just like these horrible notes you wrote to yourself in all of your classes, like, get a teapot, learn how to make cupcakes, impress best friend, make him love me. These are stupid notes. They're not from any of your classes. What the hell do they even mean?
Wow, you're really dumb.
Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush. You really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
Oh, she's blushing. Oh my god, I'm accidentally flirting. Oh! Water is good for you. Drink your water. So in that support group I run, the first thing I do before I do anything else is check out what I can do with the channel points. And if they have a hydrate option, I tell them to hydrate. Because I'm looking out for people. I thought of a story earlier, and it was on the tip of my fucking tongue, and I lost it, and I'm so mad. I know it had to do with one of my classes, way back when. But I can't think of it now, and it pisses me off that I can't. Why, brain? Why do you have to do this? Think, what from school would I want to talk about that I could talk about during this game that was unrelated to this game? I do remember that. I guess some funny stories. I used to pass out, like, just nap all over my campus in college. It would not be uncommon to find me just, like, in a random, like, spare room that anyone can be in, or just, like, on the floor out in a common area, pass the fuck out. So there was this little area where people could sit and study that was outside of 3 classrooms. It was in the middle of one of the buildings on the top floor. And it was this nice space with some tables and stuff and a bench. And there were 2 classrooms. There were 2 really big lecture class. Well, there was one massive lecture classroom. And then there were 2 smaller lecture-like classrooms that weren't as big. And then there were 2 hallways that went off to the side with classrooms all down them. And stairwells at the ends. And an elevator at the end of one of them. And 2 hallways that went directly directly perpendicular to this open area that like just went out surrounding the giant lecture classroom. Because the giant lecture classroom was opposite of the hallway that runs parallel to this room, to this open area. And I passed out in that open area, just on the floor, laying against my bag. And it was so funny, because I actually just fell the fuck asleep. Just laying there. And it made me late to one of my classes. There was this little common building after I moved into the on-campus apartments. And this common building, so all of the buildings surrounded it, and it had a volleyball pit right outside of it. This common building had an area with the mailboxes and a ping pong table and the front desk and the vending machines. And then a separate room, because there were basically two rooms, a separate room that had a bunch of couches, a TV, a whiteboard, a little kitchen area, and a bathroom. Both sides had bathrooms, but that bathroom was, yeah. I went into that area, and I passed out on the couch in there for like a solid hour or two. And then there was the time there was another one I was thinking of where I passed out. There were so many areas in my... Oh, yeah! When I moved into my main building of classes, because the English and social studies and... No, not social studies. The English and the... let's see, it was English, computer science, and one other thing I can't think of. Those classes were all in that one building. That had the giant common area, and then there was the other common area that was in the apartment buildings. Then there was Wells Hall, or the hall I went to the most, which had the media. That media department had a radio station, and I was on that radio station a lot. I would pass out in the fucking, what is it? Think, brain, think. In the radio station office. Just completely, just out cold. It was awesome. Because they had a couch in there, and I would constantly go in and lay down on it and just pass out for hours at a time in between classes, and it was very funny. Because there was all over campus that you could just find that I had slept at or was sleeping at. Just in between classes, and it was so nice to be able to just nap during the middle of the day. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. 'Cause I'm an asshole! I'm an asshole! Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ah! That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. I'm uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable. Back the fuck away from me. Ugh. I don't like this. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Ugh. I'm so uncomfortable with this. Ugh.
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. Ew, it's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew, that's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal. Black cherry soda.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Fuck yeah, that soda is good. I've missed it. I've missed it. I don't buy it often because it's a little more expensive and it only gets me 4 cans, but like, so good. Something I only noticed because they zoomed in on it, she doesn't actually button up her shirt all the way either. Like her dress shirt. That's weird. Why would you not do that? Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?"
Yay! Pete, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri. Oh, God. Reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who do I want to share with? Let's go with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. That's the mouth she's making. Like she's gonna start cooing like a pigeon, like just. Pigeons make weird noises, and so does my cat. Sometimes she meows, and her meow is literally just. And I'm just like, what the fuck was that? Like that.
Oh my goodness, this is so good, Pete. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer after all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a beat poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. He's so fucking thick-headed. I thought I was oblivious. Well, I probably am oblivious. There's a woman who comes to my work and very possibly flirts with me, and I'm not actually sure if it's flirting or not. But she always shows up and she tells me her about her job and how excited she is about it. And she like actually showed up. The first time she showed up, she was like, I complimented her shirt, and she was like, "Oh, you like this show? Oh, the bar I work at is gonna do this show as like its next theme. You should totally come and look." And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Right now we're doing Shrek, blah 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 blah." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And I went and visited, and then I said hi. And then she showed up, and I still don't actually know if that was flirting or not. But everybody around me claims it was flirting. All my coworkers made fun of me. Lena made fun of me. She was really pretty, at least. I don't actually know if that was flirting or not. Maybe I'm the oblivious one here.
I'm really just happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, B. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow... Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the... I might need a speech therapy class. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I didn't really eat breakfast this morning. Huh. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. You know, wanting breakfast. Who the fuck doesn't want breakfast in the morning? Except for the French, apparently. I'm not going to be mean to the French. That was just something that back in high school my French teacher talked about. They were like, "Oh yeah, they don't really eat breakfast." I was like, "Oh, okay." That was way back in high school though. She may have been completely wrong too.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
Don't skip breakfast.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh, yeah. It's water time. Give me a moment. Make sure to hydrate yourself frequently. Otherwise, you'll end up like me and get very confused and think that your doctor looked at your test results and said you had Guillain-Barré, which is not what she said. She believed you may have. Which, trust me, you do not want to have Guillain-Barré. It's a very, very bad thing. Jesus. Having Gillen Bear is essentially being immunocompromised in and of itself, and it's horrifying, very horrifying disease. And I spent a week thinking my doctor told me that that was what the test results were possibly indicating, and I was like, oh my god. It wasn't. It wasn't. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. That was sweet. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Because she's easier on my vocal cords. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. And here we see a character who is autistically coded. I'm joking. It was funny because she was talking about, like, earlier they were like, I see, she's not good with people, but when you talk about her special interest, she really lights up. And I was like, so an autistic character. Why didn't I turn my fan on? It's fucking hot in here. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. So are you socially inept or like... just be completely rude? My character has been such an asshole this entire game. And I'm like, please, why? It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. So, I guess female Midoriya Izuku? Izuku Midoriya? Yeah. Yeah, female Izuku. There you go. With purple hair. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. You see, I really hate that tiny little bitch. Someday I'm going to punt her over a fence like the little football-sized carry travel chihuahua she is. All bark and no bite. Such a fucking bitch. I'd love to scream at her if I wasn't such a nervous wreck. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, Yuri. I didn't mean to get you on this tangent. Like, holy shit. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? So Yuri likes to sit in corners and look at books and not talk to people and then realize that she's alone and get scared of dying alone. She's just like, don't call me out like this. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Aw, you're edgy. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Will you fuck me now? No, back up, please. Leave me alone. I really like to subvert the idea, because in so many of these games, it's like, oh yeah, the main character wants to fuck all the girls, and they're also willing. It's like, ugh. I love the idea of just like, oh yeah, the main character hates everybody, and all the girls are trying to get him, and he's just like, no, leave me alone. Ugh. Then again, maybe that's just another cliche I'm falling into. It's not a cliche in dating sims, though, it doesn't seem like. I gotta mute my mic real quick. Fair warning. I can actually breathe through my nose again. Oh, finally. Oh, my ears are stuffy now, though. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Beat. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. Ah, I get it. You're scared of the future and you miss the past. You're nostalgic and you want to go back to times long gone. Dear Lord, I'm stuffy now. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, because I feel like I'm not seen by anyone. Linger in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. I fucking called it! Yay! And soon to be left with nothing. I can read literature. It was only my minor for a long fucking time. Technically my major for a little bit. Ugh. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. You gonna say anything? You got any, like, pointers or tips or anything like that? Creative criticism? Thoughts at all? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
There's so much snot in my nose. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Yeah, she's funny. She's the type of person who, like, if I was in high school, I'd be like, you're cool to have as a friend. That's about it. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. It'd be funny to tease her. As a friend. Who should I show my poem to next? Hello, Monica.
Hi, Beat. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. You fucking dumbass. How do you not know that, Monica? We were in a class together. Oh my god!
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Oh, don't worry, Beat. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
Well, yeah, she's my childhood friend. It's either look after her or watch her die. Apparently, she burned her own house down almost one time she cooked, so like, somebody needs to look out for her or else she's gonna fucking wind up killing herself by accident.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
Oh, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own.
Well, you know what they say. The people who make you laugh the most are usually the ones who are the most depressed.
And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay.
Of course it's okay. Gosh, why do you have to say everything I already fucking know?
I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh,
You're creeping me out. You're really creeping me out here.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Oh, it's like me in public when I mask. I walk around as if I'm confident and the sexiest man on earth. And then inside I'm like, man, I'm really bored. Or, man, I'm really insecure right now. Well, let's read it then. Oh. A hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Ew. That's weird and creepy.
Are you aware you're in a video game? Oopsie.
So, what do you think?
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays.
That is,
a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
what was the inspiration behind this one?
Oh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
Ugh. Excuse me.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Cool. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Also, I'm just writing random fucking words. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting again. Fucking again. Ugh. What was I thinking about earlier? I had a fun story I wanted to tell, and it completely slipped my mind. It wasn't like a big story that I was going to be like, oh my god, wow, ha ha ha, isn't it funny? It was just something sweet and cute and funny about my life. And now it's gone. Gone on the wind. I'm seriously trying really hard to remember it. I mean, it doesn't help that I probably gave myself some brain damage in elementary school when I hit my head really hard on the floor and then, fucking felt a shock go down all the way to my toes. Maybe that's why I have a flat forehead, too. Happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh, I'm starting to remember something. of it. I think I remember the conversation that led up to it. So in middle school, I got into the gifted class. And in the gifted class, I met one other boy that I didn't really know. But I also met my friend Ari. But actually, I'd met my friend Ari long before the gifted class. But joining the gifted class got me more time to spend hanging out with Ari during school. And I remember me, Ari, and this other boy that I barely remember came up with an idea, because I only knew that other dude for that year, that half a year of school. We came up with an idea for a country, and it was such a dumb idea. It was so fun to make up, and we had a mainland and then a bunch of islands surrounding the mainland, and the mainland was like based on one thing, and all the islands were had like different themes and such, and it was really dumb. Memories of middle school. And then in that same gifted class in later in middle school, I was spinning a broken pair of glasses that I owned around, and I hit myself in the eye and scratched my cornea. And that fucking hurt like a bitch for the rest of the fucking day, so, you know, that was unpleasant. It's very funny, though, because I'm just sitting in the back of the class, and everybody's paying attention, and then all they hear is just, "Ah!" or something to that effect. And they all turn and stare at me, and I'm just, like, holding my eye, tears pouring down my face out of that eye. And I'm just like, I'm fine, I'm okay. Oh, I just hit myself in the eye. Fun memories. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Oh shit, they're gonna fight! Cat fight! Cat fight! Woo! Jesus.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Beat did too. So based on that, I'll glad
Oh god.
I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Beat liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Beat appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Are you that full of yourself? Jeez, they're really getting into it. The insecurities are flying, and they're targeting them freely.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh!
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Beat started showing up.
Oh no! Oh no, she's accusing her of stuffing her bra! Dude, that's so fucking mean! Jesus Christ, you don't do that! That's fucked up.
Natsuki!
Did I click out of the game by accident?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Beat, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Beat.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey. Words are hard. Convey complex. Convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Beat?
Well...
How did I get dragged in this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Okay, but like... I like both styles of writing. I took a poetry class, and I prefer to write deeper. To have like paint a picture and have the reader kind of figure out what I'm saying from that picture. But like, there was someone else who wrote a beautiful poem in a poetry class I took back in college that was not deep at all. It was just this really sweet poem, and the whole point was just going through their daily life and appreciating what they had. And somebody fucking criticized them on that, and I was like, a poem doesn't have to be deep to be good. Your poem's really good, ignore what they said. And that was my criticism for them. For that day. Because, like, a poem doesn't have to be deep. I think both of them have valid points. Natsuki is right in that writing very obviously of what your point is makes it much easier for you to be able to play with the words and, like, bring meaning into your word play. Meanwhile, Yuri is right in that when you use more effective words like that, you're able to give a better view of the emotions that you're building in your poem, of the things you want them to understand. It can help you paint a picture, and that picture can help the reader find their way to your meaning and read the subtext clues to not only understand what you're trying to say, but understand even better, like, more than what you're trying to say. Understand themselves better. So, like, both of them are right, and they're just different perspectives on how to get what they want done. But neither of them are wrong, so help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Beat. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because... Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Jesus, what the fuck did I just read? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Oh,
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would like to see her get herself hurt.
I would hate, it did not say like, I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Beat, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too? So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Beat, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew! You know, Beat, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. To be young and to see people of your preferred gender of dating only as objects for you to date. What a fucked up way to view the world that we all go through at some point. Amazing. Waterfall. Ocean. Unrestrained. Universe. Unrequited. If I hit suicide, does Sayori like that word? That makes me scared. Unrequited eternity. Heartbeat. Daydream. Unending. Passion. Memories. Peaceful. Valentine. Captive. Dream. Playground. Fun. Wonderful. Melancholy. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Fuck yeah! I need more water. To be in high school and be like, oh man, classes, and now it's time to go to clubs. I can't wait for clubs. A lot of times they really were just the best part of school. Especially if you live in America and you were too young to drive, and so you relied on your parents, and it just made it harder to go to people's places to hang out or do stuff outside of school. But, you know, clubs also kind of sucked sometimes. Because, you know, it wasn't just you and your friends, it was you and your friends and a ton of other people. And sure, they could be your friends as well, but some of them were just fucking assholes who wanted to ruin the club for everybody else. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Pete! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No, thanks.
Ah, that's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that, all of a sudden?
No reasons, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Oh, so I'm calling her out on having no money. God, my character is such an asshole. You know what? If I was close friends with someone, I would do this, though. Like, if I bought them all stuff all the time, and they're like, hey, you want to go to the store with me? And I just have to look at them like, so I'm buying you more things? And they'd just be like, maybe. Lena and I do that. I want to go to Five Below, and I'm like, oh, so I'm buying you more trinkets, and I'm going to get lost and buy myself a ton of stuff I don't need to. And she's like, no. And then that's exactly what we do. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But that's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. You're a fucking creep, Yuri. You're a creep. Back off. Get away from me. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Pete to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Oh.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Wait, I can do this. No, come on. Come on. There we go.
Yeah. Ow. What was...
Oh god, my hands fucking hurt now. Fuck. Ah. Jiggling them in the air does not help. Shitty jazz hands is not making my fingers feel less pain.
A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. Going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps around her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Bitch! Bitch! Oh, that is such a bitch move. You leave her food alone. Bitch! Ooh, don't do that to your friends. Don't do that. That's a bitch move. That's a bitch fucking move. Ooh, fuck you. Fuck you. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh, where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me? Damn. They're all looking down on themselves, except for Natsuki, who's very unhappy on everyone looking down on her. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Oh, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Oh.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Oh, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool.
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Beat. Monica smiles sweetly.
You want my attention so badly, and I'm not here to give it to you.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Oh, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks.
Oh, water.
So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. And then it's...
Beat!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Ah, are you going with Beat to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion.
Leave me alone. I don't like you. You want to get close to me in a really weird and suspicious way.
See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Beat?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kinda dull.
Beat! You're not thinking about the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie? I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just mean that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so. So, guess who learned there's a 24-hour Taco Bell open near me? Well, near is a bit of an exaggeration. It's like 30 minutes away. So worth it, though. I like Taco Bell way too fucking much, I gotta be honest.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Beat, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. I bet she's depressed inside. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Okay, but like, I've been that type of person where I'm like, I draw joy from the world around me, and let me tell you, that is not a good person to be. You're very sad inside. You're not happy at all. It's not good. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it there. I'm going to go out, I guess, 30 minutes away to that Taco Bell and go get some food. And then Lena is going to get home and be like, where the fuck is he? So yeah, I'll see everybody later. I will be back tomorrow with the deck that I made in stream with the deck I made in stream with viewers. Well, with Jaden, because Jaden was the only viewer. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. And keep an eye out. Every Wednesday I'm going to be starting to make decks with the help of viewers. And we'll decide on the theme on Sundays. This coming week, I have a very specific theme that we need to go with. But otherwise, it's up to viewers. So yeah, I'll see you guys technically later today, because it is past midnight. Later today for Yu-Gi-Oh! Look forward to it. Bye. Oh, before I forget, make sure to check out my Discord, my Twitter, my YouTube for VODs, chatting with me, and looking at updates. Also, I'm part of the Koopa Troop. Make sure to check out that Discord and Glorious Bowser's Twitter. He's super cool. And the Discord is really nice for helping support streamers. And if you stream, it can help you too. So yeah, bye everybody. So I'm back for a moment. I just closed out of the game. I don't know what's going on. This actually scared me. I know I said I was going to bed and good night. I'm live again right now because I exited out of the game and it didn't exit out of the game. So this actually scared me. I don't actually know what's going on. Root. Oh. Oh, this is weird. Oh. I guess this is the plus part of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. This actually scared the fuck out of me. I need everyone to know that. I didn't expect this. It just pulled the fuck up as if it was running a new program. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, let's fucking explore this real quick. I guess let's real quick before anything else, settings, capture cursor, done. There we go. Files, characters. Is this a thing that was actually in the like original game? Okay. Okay. Cool. Game. Saves. Oh, there's my saves. I accidentally saved on save spot 2. Audio.rpa. Fonts.rpa. Images. Poemwords.txt. Oh, wow. It actually gives you, Oh. File format. Word. Sayori point, Natsuki point, Yuri point. And then Sayori's winning words. Natsuki's words. And Yuri's words. Monica's words aren't in there. I wonder if this was actually part of the original game, too. I'm glad that I went live again, just to show off this thing that I found. Okay. If I... Wait, I have a delete button? Ooh, what happens if I click the delete button? I could mess with the game right now. I don't know if I'm ready for that power. This actually creeped me the fuck out. What the Whoa, this is weird. There's something hidden in here somewhere, I bet. Okay, but like I wasn't ready for this. I was actually ending the stream. I need everybody to know that. I was not This was not me like fucking around being like, "Oh, time to mess with everybody." I was going to end the stream, and then when I started to close the game, this happened. This opened up. So I decided to immediately go back live because why not? Okay, yeah, so I went through all those. What the fuck? This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to files from the encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug directly into the thin client. Do not copy them here. REA is working on setting up a proxy mail server so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher-ups. Keep everything offline until then. Paula. Updated development timeline. New test cases for new genetic model. Server time optimization idea. Automatic data collection. Data migration to encrypted files. Share Monday. VM2 roadblocks. Row on VM2. Everyone else on VM1 for data collection. Visual renders audio data. VM environment changes. Whoa. Pursuing through patterns. No excessive server time needed. You know who went on too many tangents again? I need to be more assertive about staying focused. On thin client. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is weird and creepy. Tower keys. Ah! Access keys found so far from tower rotation. Key pair 1, gear, 240. Clock time, 221. A 3-digit number combination somewhere. Key pair 2, boat. Key pair 3, spaceship. Key pair 4. Oh, what does that mean? Ooh. This is really weird. Like, actually super weird. What the fuck? Oh, shit! I found something. Okay. So that was in number 3, I think. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Wait. Backup. System. Tower keys. 2, 2, 1. Let's try that. So 2, 2, 1. Yes! No. Okay. So there's a ton of hidden things, and those project keys are going to get me into these hidden things, it looks like. Font licenses. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's interesting. Hmm. Okay, let's look at mail. No new mail. Pictures. Okay. Oh, it's all cutesy. Wow. I'm just... Oh, cool. Concept art. Nice. And... set wallpaper. Yes. Achievement unlocked. Error. Why did that? Okay. There's all the music. Playlist. Oh, I can make playlists? Okay. Settings. Okay, yep, there's that. This fucking... Oh, dear lord. Yeah, this fucking creeped me out. Can I change the time? Wait, do I have to... Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. If I fuck with my internal clock, can I actually... It was 1, 3... No, it was, I think 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. It was backup, system, tower keys, time, clock time 2:40. Wait a minute. If I fuck with my internal clock, can I actually fucking... Ooh. Wait. Wait a minute. Setting. I'm actually going to fuck with the settings on my computer. Oh, shit. Well, thank you, computer, for nothing. Time and languages. Off. Set time zone automatically off. So it needs to be 2:40 a.m. Okay, so 2:40 change. Perfect. And now I just have to 221 files internal 221. Oh shit. Oh shit, that worked. Dude. High-level overview. Create human-readable version of Fabric benchmark results, suggesting we live in a simulated universe. Emulate Fabric benchmark results in virtualized environment. Build parameters for genetic iterations. Custom elevate access levels for one or more entities. Iterate until simulation is stable for target time threshold. This is our small-scale simulated universe. Observe effects of elevate access knowledge of simulation. Collect record data. Pitch findings to upper management as a profitable venture. Note, do not go through Barry. Go straight to upper management. Get promoted. Job saved. Possible team members. Row has most knowledge. Ravi, second row. Lib, fix naming scheme conflict with lib folder. I've, sure, why not? Others. VM1, current project. VM2, future project. Literature equals production of text assets. Easy data collection. 4 entitled. Entities, characters, small physical space, efficient for server and genetic iteration. Highly elevated access permission creates very stable connection window for data collection. Dude, that was so cool. That's so much fun. That's so cool. So you already have another key number combination. So I wonder if I can actually edit this at all. I cannot, but holy shit. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. So yeah, sorry for the weird extra stream part stuff, but like, dude, that was so interesting. I just accidentally found this, and I accidentally found my way into some more info. So yeah,